All right, let's try this again. All right, let's see if it'll work this time. Okay, flip up these earbuds because this is loud. Yo, what's good, everybody? It is your boy Lincoln Clay coming back at you. This time we are doing a video of Projetc Cars 2 in VR. I tried to do a live stream of this game yesterday, and it is just too much for the PC to handle to be able to live stream a racing game in VR. I've noticed that some of the bigger YouTubers kind of made videos, you know, when it comes to VR, racing in VR. I've never really seen any of them do it live, so it must be something that like really taxes the shit out of your computer. So until I can build another computer that's dedicated to streaming, as far as races goes, this is how I will have to do it as far as racing in VR. I was also prompted to go ahead and make this video because today I watched Sick Humor play Projetc Cars 2 in VR. He live streamed it, and it was painful to watch, to say the least, because he sucks when it comes to driving. Facts, my friend. I'm sorry to say it, but facts. So I wanted to do a quick play and just do a couple of laps on this Circuit de Spa. I really like this track. The AI on this game is like you can pretty much set it to where you want, and so let's go to get into this first. Let's get into the vehicle select. 92 miles an hour. That's the car I've been using right there. This Ford GT. It says it tops out at 192 miles an hour, but for whatever reason, I've only been able to get. Hold on, this rear wheel drive, because I think they got another one on here. So we're gonna go ahead and go with that car. Opponent settings the same class. I'm only gonna do. I'm only gonna do like 2 laps because this is a pretty big track, and I only want to do this just to make a short video. Let me see, what do we got? Session start time is 2200 hours, so this race is taking place at 10 p.m. Local time. We're going from a standing start, weather slots, whatever. So let's save that. We're going to go 2 laps. Now, opponent settings. Opponent numbers. So I've got 15 other cars in here. Opponent skill level is at 60. I might have to turn it down just a hair. We're going to take it down to 55. You know, opponent aggression. Yeah, they are aggressive. So, player grid position. We save that. Okay. So, this is a really big track. I love this track. And So we're just gonna do a couple of laps on here. More than anything is because one of the things I meant to say about this car is that it tops out at 192 miles an hour, but for whatever reason I've only been able to get like 179 out of it, and therefore the AI cars have been passing me. You know, because it's almost like the car, you know, it bottoms out. You know, once I hit 179 miles an hour on it, whatever the speed was on it. So with that being said, I'm probably not going to win this race based on the settings that I have. But more than anything, I just wanted to do a couple of clean laps just to show y'all how it's done in VR. So let's go ahead and get into a race. I might have to move around a little bit because a couple of weeks ago I redid the Guardian inside my living room and made it smaller so my son would have leeway in case he got too close to the Guardian. He wouldn't trip over the PC or fall into the wall or something like that. So I had to give him enough space with the Guardian that once he sees the Guardian shows up, then he knows, you know, not to go any further. So here I am inside the Ford GT. Also, if you should happen to see this video, I saw you were having problems with the seating position of the car. So what you do is right there, you go to options. Let me make sure you go to options. You go to, from there you go to nope, not there. You go to virtual reality right there. And then that's how you move the seat around right there. You see right there, it says seat up, right there, seat down, seat forward, seat backwards. That's how you adjust the level so you're sitting comfortably. So in this case, I'm going to move the seat a little bit forward. All right, there we go. And my head is pretty, I'm gonna lower the seat a little bit too, because my head was like right on the ceiling. All right, I think that's good right there. There's another GT right next to me. All right, so let's go ahead and get into a race then. The other unfortunate part about this is that I couldn't get my racing wheel to work. I can't take some of these turns precise, simply put, because I don't have my racing wheel with me. Look in the rear view mirror, there is another car trying to pass me. But yeah, as far as the racing wheel goes, my computer sees the racing wheel and recognizes it, but for whatever reason, it's not working on any of my racing games. And as you can hear, I just hit max speed. And this speaks about the difference in clarity between the Oculus Rift and the PlayStation VR, because I'm racing at night and I can still see these corners. What's my top speed? Another car trying to make a move on me. There it is. See if I can get behind him and slipstream him. Oh, look at that fuck. That fuck shit. I gotta slow down so I don't get a penalty. That killed me right there. I'm in last place.
Last lap. Come on, we can get past that guy. Keep the pressure on. He's going to make a mistake.
Yeah, if I would have been playing Drive Club, a lot of these curves I would have never seen them until the last second. Now don't get me wrong, way up there it is blurry, but it's just not near as bad as Drive Club. There it is, I'm maxed out at 179. Oh no! And I just got a penalty for hitting the wall. Oh well, I'm in last place, so how much more can they penalize me? I mean, they will slow you down automatically. I think if you don't slow down and serve the penalty, I think they'll automatically slow you down at such a point anyway. Looks like that front right tire might be wearing out a little bit. I'm looking at my PSI on these tires. Oh. And that's it. All right, we're going to return to Race Central. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and upload this video. I was caught up in the middle of the race to try to explain the situation with my racing wheel. Again, the computer recognizes the racing wheel, but when I pop these games in and I try to use my racing wheel, it appears that these games see that I have a racing wheel, but it won't calibrate the wheel for whatever reason. The calibration method on most of these racing games are the same. You turn the wheel clockwise, hold it there for a second, and then go counterclockwise, and then you step on the pedals to calibrate the wheel. But for whatever reason, I just cannot get the wheel to work. I don't know if it's the drivers from the Thrustmaster website, because I'm not understanding how this racing wheel worked on the previous computer, the CyberPower computer, but I can't seem to figure out what the deal is with this PC. I'll get it sooner or later, but in the meantime, I did run this race with an Xbox controller, so believe me, if I would have had my racing wheel, I would have ran a much cleaner race. I wouldn't have won the race because of the AI. I turned the AI up where they would still be more aggressive than me and more faster than me, and not to mention this car is supposed to top out at 192 miles an hour, and I was only getting 179 out of it. So I was already, doomed right from the start. In any case, I want to thank everybody for watching. See here, shut this down. Go to the virtual desktop, see if we're still recording. Yes, we're still recording. So with that being said, hey, give it a like, all that good stuff. I finally, got around to doing something with Project Cars 2 in VR, showing you guys something. I'm sorry I couldn't do it live, but I guess at the same time, I guess it somewhat might not make all that much of a difference, being that I wouldn't have been able to see the comments anyway. But you guys know the deal. Give it a like, all that good stuff. If I don't stream something again later on, in the next few hours or whatever, then I'll see you all at the round table. So, all right. I want to thank everyone for coming to the Wakandan Raceway. I will holler at y'all later.